Hey friends, thanks for making it here. So let me start by saying this is my perception of an event. It's been about 5 months since it's occurred, and not a single member of my previous organization or field has reached out to hear it. Well, I would like the opportunity to be heard, and I welcome any conversation, discussion, questions. Bueller? Well, don't worry. I'm not going anywhere. And I'd love to talk about this. So I started by telling my mother. Yeah, I told my mama on you. I wrote a letter to my mom coming forward with my current situation, the thought process behind my decisions, and the emotions involved. I'd like to start this series by reading the letter to my mom. I sent her the real letter, but I have a copy of it on my iPad. Mom, thank you for opening the door by writing me. Another similarity, we both like to write and read. Your letters were very heartfelt, so I will try and match that. I guess it's hard for me to be vulnerable. I'm sensitive, protective of my energy, and negative feedback has the ability to affect my mindset. I guess that's why I've retracted and isolated, not just from you, but everyone. I really had to connect deep down to myself and be certain these aren't anyone's core beliefs but my own. As you know from pursuing Christianity, side note, she wasn't allowed to speak to certain family members due to her beliefs. It's lonely and vulnerable having thoughts and beliefs that differ from the norm or expectation. It takes strength and conviction to stand up for them. I have faced judgment, persecution, and exile lately from the community and field I dedicated a decade of myself to. Broke my heart. I cry as I write this, just thinking of the letdown experience. What is done is done. It's behind me. I learned so many life lessons, and I find strength in myself. I misspoke when I said earlier I have more free time now than ever. I don't. I built a new life for myself, and I like being busy, so I am every day. I have energy, drive, a strong will, and work ethic. I've built a new career for myself, involved in new communities. I'm proud of what I've accomplished. I outgrew the hospital. I appreciate my intellect, questioning attitude, desire to better myself, open mind, and science. They do not. They let me know very firmly the expectation is to stay within my role, conform, submit. Be a good girl, and then you can stay here. Okay, bye. You already know, Mom, I'm a runaway. I'm Amanda. I think for myself. I'll never find peace within this role, lying to myself and others. You see, the truth is, I found healing outside of their system. I'm blessed to be sane, healthy, and free. They are upset with me. Why? Not by their means. I was ill, and now I'm not. Beauty. All this time, I thought there was something wrong with my gut and my mind. Turns out, I'm perfectly fine. I just needed to learn how to love myself. It was quite the journey. I had so much trauma and negative energy stored inside me. Bitterness, hate, pain, and anger. Panger is what I termed it. Were my best friends. They lived inside me, spewed out in weird ways. I hated men. I hated myself. I couldn't forgive myself, tortured myself within my own mind on a nightly basis. I hated life. Fuck this life. And so I fit in with all the rest of them. Crying at work over life problems, That didn't concern them. Nope. It wasn't until I went to work happy. That's when they became concerned, reasonably suspicious, actually. How could I be doing that well? Grandiose. How could I have this much energy? Hypomanic. How could I spend my lunch break talking with the patients? Hyperverbal. No one thought I could have replaced the hate inside with love. I love myself, body, soul, and mind. I love my crazy, chaotic life. I find all the positives within parenting a teenager, and I announce them. I no longer bitch or moan. I once observed a coworker spend 30 minutes verbalizing her emotions over an incorrect lunch order sent to her. I pointed out, she's feeding the negativity. Her day might go better if she attempted to switch and feed the gratitude. The cafeteria is a few steps away and I'm willing to pay. Did you forget I don't eat cafeteria food? Oops, I did. I stopped gossiping and eating takeout with them. They laughed at my new trend. No more TV, sports, or alcohol. Reading and writing for me instead. I got pushed out and discriminated against for being too happy. They want to know what drugs I'm on. I bet. I'll tell you. I found psychedelic healing. I've been following MAPS and Johns Hopkins University. They are on the cutting edge of research technology and utilizing it to study human pathology. Their clinical trials are so amazing, using all the standardized diagnostic equipment, tests, and assessment that my field believes in. And the results are in. Psychedelics have breakthrough treatment status due to the amount of lives and money it can save within the mental health field. This is like finding the cure to cancer. So they're being fast-tracked through the Supreme Court to get these healing medicines to people, to save lives. Isn't that the field we're in? Why does that scare them? Take away from their dividends? People might be free and know peace, not numbed and drugged, dependent upon them for more. Trying to tell me I need psychotropic meds for life. Well, then how did I go 30 years without them? Successfully. The youngest nurse manager in the largest healthcare corporation in the United States. Did you forget that? How could I be doing well in the business field, yet unfit to work the floor as a nurse? You as my mother know I was not well. It wasn't hard to see. I was fucked up inside. And I'm not perfect by any means, but I am a whole, well person now. A family woman trying to mend relationships and bring together the women. It scares them because it's not what they historically know. Understandable. Change can be scary. And also, it was once allowed to kill someone because they were Jewish, enslave them because their skin was black. How else will we evolve as a society? Societal issues of 2021 are much different than 1971, year of the war on drugs. It appears we have found the source of comfort, oneness, and connection the world can benefit from post-pandemic. Anyone else feel that? It's been so lonely. So much negativity was placed upon me from the only career and community I have ever known. Tried to bully me and change my mind. For a minute, I actually thought something was wrong with me. That was scary. I grieved. The healthcare system could fuck up this badly. Misdiagnose, mistreat, as I paid $12,000 to attend a substance abuse IOP? Really? with content from 1999. So many inaccuracies. Why are they preaching that message to the vulnerable? Think about it. The truth isn't really great for their business. I defend myself against the Illinois Board of Nursing. It may be unsafe for me to have a license. Actually, I kept the doctors from harming the patients. You guys are gonna love that series. Alright, I'm a hazard to the patients. Take the letters after my name. They don't define me anyways. What? You think you're the only career field? I'm just gonna work over here now, okay? Sorry this letter is so much about me. I guess I feel like Adiana did. Like there is something unsaid in between us. So, I'm coming out of the psychedelic closet. Yes, I use these medicines paired with therapeutic techniques in my life for healing. And I'd like to help others heal too. How dare she? I actually took a course on it, and my essay was chosen to read at the ceremony. I'm developing a social media presence and coming forward publicly with my story. So I wanted you to hear it first from me, Mom. So please don't be worried if you hear or read something about me. You are my mother. You know if I'm healthy. I invite you to come see for yourself. Please, come to my home. Come see my heart. Come see how the environment is. The toxicity is gone. Come feel the love within this home and see how we spend our time. Healthy. We're just a cohesive, good-hearted, hard-working family. Anyone would be proud to have us on their team. It's not our fault they can't see. I won't stop being myself, and I don't need their negative energy. At this point in my life, I fear nothing other than living without the healing and love that I found. And you know, I'm not a good liar. It's not good for your soul to live a double life like that. I love you, Mom. I appreciate you now more than ever as I raise a teenager. Love, Amanda. The response? Well, these are the words of my father. I like this Amanda better. I do too, Dad. Well, not everyone is gonna like me, but hey, if you guys do, come back tomorrow and I'll rap for you.